day 9 of walking a mile, coming from Tennessee, and you can see the glorious mountains in the background over there. I am just on a break, taking a few days off to just focus on things in the practice and just take a break, because I try to do it every quarter. And so it was an easy walk. I'm just taking a walk where I'm staying, and I was like today, but I still got out to maintain that commitment for myself, and just walked around in circles and things like that. But it's just a reminder that I still feel great. I got out in the sun, and I don't feel so but it's good for my body, and movement is always good. But anyway, as I was on the walk, I was thinking about productivity, and I am working on this continuing education with a therapist. Got it done, website, sending out emails and all that kind of thing. And as I was walking, I was like, gosh, why don't I feel productive? I thought with this time off I would have got more done and things like that. So I started to ask this question, like, well, what does it even mean for me to be productive? What difference does that make? And I realized that I was associating productivity with an outcome. So like if I send an email, someone immediately signs up for my continuing education. It's that little gremlin of perfectionism. Like, am I enough? Was this enough? Right? And not knowing when to pause and like, this is enough. And so I was like, well, whether someone replies or signs up or not, like, what does that have to do with me and who I am, and what does that sound about me and say about me? And I realized it was like, well, I'm enough. I know what I'm doing. And I was like, wow, well, let's look at it from another angle. Like, what are you doing? And the problem is my first time doing a continuing education, so this is something new. I'm being courageous and I'm trying. And sometimes we often like to know the outcome of things. That's what prevents us, and that's why we procrastinate, because we want it right the first time. Because if we do, we feel better about ourselves. And so I was like, well, I'm going to change my view on this. And this is something I'm trying. This is something I've never done before. Let's see what happens. Because what we have to decide, if we're trying something new, doing something different, I realize, is at what point do we want to make adjustments? Do we want to say this is enough in terms of time, investment, and resources, and still be able to look back, well, these are the things I have done, even though the outcome wasn't what I expected, wanted, or desired, right? And so that was really helpful for the reframe for me.